I just was going. I thought it was something I put out real quick, but yeah, it's odd when you go back and look at how mine and my wife's videos have done over the last 8 months, and you know, some of the ones I noticed got the most views. Of course, they're not going to get two or three hundred probably, but if even that. But no, the ones that seem to get the most attention, um, the one I did about the Hall of Fame, it's the leader right now. And it was only a 10 minute, almost a 10 minute video. 102 people viewed it according to the YouTube. I don't know. But when I seen where somebody put Sable. That's the comment down there. Yeah, well, and then at the second place video, oddly enough, the very first one me and my wife did, which was we put out about what we were here for and looking for. It's got 66 views currently. It says so, and kind of goes down from that. There was one. Well, and then there was one that had 87. I don't know if I kept elected to keep it or not. I can't remember now which one it was. But it's odd that you can come out and do a video and nobody will say nothing, and then yet it's odd. Like I said today, get on here and then there's some clown coming on here, you know, full of hot air, about the thing I mentioned earlier, a subject that I covered, a nice one, but it's a good one about someone I went to school with, and they get their panties on a wad. So again, I just don't understand it. Fair put stuff out here and nobody does anything, but yet somebody like old and old Justin BB or whatever his name is, and old Bieber or whatever, he can put out a dang music video and put out something on here, and Lord, everybody and the brother knows who it is, and all he was just a troublemaker. He didn't last long. Ain't nobody talking about him much now. But like I said, it's weird how it works. But when you think, man, this would be a pretty good outreach, you figure it wouldn't have took too long, uh, to kind of come out and put what you hope for. Me and my wife hope for. What a lot of the problem seems to be is, like I said, the people act like they don't know what anything is. Their minds aren't really working too well. I mean, it's a wonder. Like I told my wife before, it's a wonder that any of you can get up and go to work, do anything right. We all like doing these things backwards, most of you, anyhow. But and so uh, deleted some videos. Trying to go through some that I don't want to keep or just don't think it's any good anymore. So I don't know. So we just have to see what happens. With the stuff that we hope for. I don't know. I'm trying different things, trying different ideas, trying some smaller stuff that's not as well known. Maybe there'll be something off of one of those things compared to what's out here on the main TVs and all that stuff. It's you know you'd think like I said that something would get you know something going. But apparently we're not this. I guess. Well, see, a lot of our stuff has to do with our personal day and how thing goes, and and sometimes me or my wife can come out and have to give somebody a, a good talking to. But some of some of my points of view, some may like, some may not. It's just how it goes. But no, I like to say I don't know. But I've been going through on here, going through some stuff. So I'm just gonna see what I can get done. There's almost 600 videos to go through, so I don't know what I'm gonna try to do here. See, well, I made us a greatest hits um, list, or ones that I figure we'd like to keep, or ones that or something in case they ever want to go back look at them. But no, it's weird though. I mean, a lot of these, yeah. There you go. There's some left. But yeah, it's weird how they seem to, you can make a simple, almost a 10-minute video and get like 102 people to view it, and you can make long videos like this, like over 20 or 30 minutes, and not get but a couple of views, and it's weird, how it happens, but I wasn't expecting too much, out of any of this, but I'd hope to see something nice out of it, but nobody takes anything you do seriously anymore. That's mainly the issue. I mean, my wife went down there and she had like $2 left, and she went over and went to go out to eat or go get something for me to bring home, for us to bring home, and some lady said, "Oh, some lady paid for it," and all that. I said, like that's I mean, it's just the way things go. It's weird, like you get things like that every once in a while, not even asked for it, not even or something. But the thing you want more than anything else, or at least in our book, you can't get nowhere in it. You can get rides to the store, you can get food paid for without asking. Somebody will come out and want to give you a stuffed animal, or somebody want to give you a doll or something off the Facebook, like we had at one time. At one point, there's several of those. You just name it. We've had everything else. We got free packages up here sent to us through FedEx and UPS and everything else. Didn't even pay for them or nothing. So anyway, it's weird. The one thing that you can't get nowhere in, you can't get your foot stuck in the door, at least open it up, is that Unicorn Bestie thing. Everything else, she got her phone, got everything else. Got her food stamp card back to normal. I got it over here in this thing where I have his chain on it. But everything else, is going the way it's supposed to. Like I said, other than this morning when I didn't know that. I forgot about that. You could take and mute somebody, and it's basically a block list, so they can't watch your videos. But other than this morning, putting a response out there to that bonehead. That when I misread his comment, I thought he just called me brother. That's what I thought. I thought it was one of them Hogan things. Hogan always has a habit. Oh, what you gonna do, brother? And all that. So I thought that's what he was doing, man. And then I was done when I read it this morning. I thought, Oh my goodness. I saw, so that's why, I did what I did this morning, but I went ahead and deleted those videos. I like the one I made about Roxanne and my school memories, so I'm not going to delete it. No, it's not anything bad, so everybody gets over it. Big whoopie doo dah. Everybody else can relive their memories. Everybody else, me and my wife should be able to put something out like that once in a while, if nothing else, for our entertainment. I don't mind putting it out there in public. It's nothing I don't want anybody to see. It's not like there's a naked ass or somebody out there showing their tits or something on the video, or streaking as though what's Ray Stevens. So it ain't like nobody's doing anything wrong by putting out their school memories. And every once in a while, well, it should maybe a repeat or whatever. Well, I do. We do it a lot, and I'm sure most people can, relate to that. And having, like I said, just ignore the two little times or whatever it was. She didn't know. She was, like I said, she just woke up, and yeah, it was just to deal with that. But it was a good video. It was nothing bad on there. Yeah, I cut it a little bit short because I was about done with it anyway. But no, it's just like I said, it's odd. I mean, everything else seems like it's back to the norm and everything. My wife would say, "Man, we ever gonna get out of here? I don't know if we are or not." Again, I hope, but there's not any clear answers right now, to that question, and it's different with every person that you see and you meet. You have to start over with everybody. Everybody's, like I said, everybody's not looking for everything we are. I mean, there's people out there for everything else, but most people are too uptight with whatever they got going on, and nothing else. Nothing seems to really fit, and I just don't like getting into just anything because it's too feels like it's just too much restriction. It's like they're tying you down instead of making you feel good and happy. They just tie you up and tie you down with stuff, and just throwing their stuff on top of you. And not really. Anytime anybody would call or text or something, man, they'd be out the door, and you'd never see them probably again. As it seems to be the thing that seems to happen. So, me and my wife is just tired of playing second fiddle to everybody else right now. It's crazy, but yeah, you'll see what we put out all the time up here. We live in a small little town. I bet if we were out in New York somewhere, or California, or somewhere popular, it probably wouldn't be nobody doing anything much. I mean, it'd be more people, but I'd be willing to say it'd be less likely to just leap out there and, no, here, I'll pay for your thing. I mean, it don't happen all the time, but I've seen it several times. You'd be sitting down somewhere and it's, oh, here's your $20. Go get your plate lunch. Or, something like that or something. But, it is. It's just weird how everything else will go pretty good, and you get a little push from somebody, or some kind of a little help. But then it's like I say, you never you never seem to get anything else out. It's just a little old thing. It's weird though. I mean, it is. But again, just have to hope this ain't the end for me and my wife. Have to sit here and look this place. I mean, and there was anything special. So anybody that never thought they come in here and it was just going to look like $1 million, so it must be sadly mistaken. I mean, other than the size of the apartment, there's really nothing special about it. You know, you do have a little more room than most apartments, but no, anybody that's ever came up in here, they can all vouch for. There's nothing special in here, and if you don't like our music, you don't like our TV shows, and you don't like the simple things that we like, then you're probably not going to like. You're probably not going to like to be here even less. So, you know, and then we've had that mistake once, and that's fine, you know, with somebody. But anyway, you know, if you like simple things like we do, and the things that we're into, it wouldn't be that hard to pass the time by. You know, it'd be easy. It's just it depends on who and what it is. You know, what's what they're like and what they're into. But no, anybody I've learned, you know, anybody gives you anything, whether it's off the internet or what, if they give you a number. My wife was going on about two or three of them she had in her phone earlier, and I said, you know, she said, well, there's a couple of these from the, you know, on the internet that give out their numbers, and they said if I text them, they'll do this or that. And I said, well, see, that's what I'm saying. I guess you could say you could have a shady neighbor if you know. I've experienced that too. You know, just a neighbor could be a bad neighbor. It's not just people off the internet. If these people were right next door, you might stand some chance. But then again, you could have what happens, you know, close or far apart. It doesn't make any difference. But no, I just thought I'd come out and make a slight video about about the videos we made in the last 8 months, and you know, probably won't do as many here for a while, and there's not really anything to update. Of course, it rained a little bit today, and thundered and stormed a little bit, but no, we're just doing same old. But anyway, we'll see you later.